jeez. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a lonely boy. I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh. I am love that keeps me awake. Love that keeps me waiting. Oh. You know, looks like it's gonna be a quiet one today. All right. Andrew, what's up? Thank you, brother. Charles D. Filmer. Hans, Row to Grow. I'm gonna do some pull-ups too. Get some supersets in there. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I'm feeling a little lazy today. You. Don, what's up? Uzman, hello from Afghanistan, what's up? Huckle. Oh, wait. Hulk hole. Yeah. Let's see, we got Bayben, Triple H. What's up, guys? Let me bring up Triple H here. You keep comparing me to this guy. Hope I'm not that ugly. Yeah. I guess you could do worse. Let's see. Masood. Coney. Mordagu. Usman Coney. KC, what's up? From Poland. Nice. We got Masood Kahoa. Oh, I think you're giving me names. Ego Lift, the man, the myth, the legend. All my mods are legends. All right. I've had a rough couple of days, boys. But I got good news. My wife's getting her surgery on the 30th of this month. So they'll fix her hip and she'll be able to get back, and I'll get my training partner back. And then maybe we'll start training at the gym more often. That's really honestly the only reason why I haven't been going to the gym a lot. I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I got to do my rose. Yeah. What workout do you do today? I don't know. This is my last free day before I start my program. Pedro and Red Amigos. Pedro and Red Amigos. And we got Anton 510. I don't speak hieroglyphics, guys. Sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, I am glad she's gonna get fixed. Julian Bernie, what's up? Dave. Damn, that was good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of weak today. B-Rads, what's up? Uh, got a profound comment from Mike Oxbig. Always good to have such a high resolution take from a guy that doesn't have his face by his profile name. Let's see here. We got Key1 Crowder. Yo, yo. I'm trying something new. I pinned a comment with the basic questions that I get from everybody. So I thought maybe that would limit the repetitive questions. We'll see. Doing all right today. What the goal today was just to get honestly, just to relieve some stress. I was supposed to go boxing today, and I was supposed to meet up with one of you guys. I actually met off of the chat. He brought his son to the boxing gym. We met once. He met yesterday, but unfortunately my wife got into another car accident. Some idiot sideswiped her, so I've been dealing with that nonsense. Jacked Andy Circus. That's better than the usual comparison I get to Andy. Jack LaLanne. Holy shit. That guy was awesome. I can't speak Russian. Gus. KC, I have limited weight plates. What type of deadlift is the hardest form? Well, I don't know. Like when you say limited weight plates, what are we talking about? I would say deficit stiff leg. If you're going to get mileage out of a lighter weight deadlift, I would do stiff leg with a deficit. Like, see how I got the wood piled up there? That's 4 inches of lumber I'm standing on. So you could, yeah. Basically, just deficit pulls, and then just kiss the ground. Don't bounce it. That'll get you. I would say that's probably the number one variation I do. Dave, yeah, she's okay. She's in there laying down right now. Abu, hello, how are you? Doing all right. Georgie. Yeah, George. Sam, bigger than Sam Sulik. I doubt that. Who's saying not natty, Julian? I never claimed that for a second. I've never once said I was not natural. Like, why would I claim that? I'm a 50-year-old man. Like, at the very least, I would be on TRT. I don't know where you guys come up with this stuff. CrossFit, or should I go vegan? If those are your two choices, I would maybe contemplate like what Canada does for their late-term cancer patients. Let's see. I used to chew, so I'm not 37. I would be too scared to have a heart attack. So here's the thing. Chickpeas, I go through my doctor. I work Helix HRT, if you want to look them up. And I could explain to you that I actually monitor my heart rate every morning. I can tell you what it is. I could explain to you that I get my blood work done every 2 months, and I probably have better health markers than 99% of the people telling me to be careful. But I do appreciate the concern. I'm going to stick with my doctor, though. Thank you. Swift Leo, I'm doing okay. KC, thank you for the advice. And yes, don't do anything without talking to your doctor. Savannah Koss is not too quick on the uptake. Southstream. We got a bunch of people asking me if I'm on steroids, which I think would be obvious. I pinned it in the comment. What do you guys think not natty means? Good Lord, I pinned it in the comments and you still ask me every 20 seconds. I can't win. I'm wearing a belt, dipshit. Like, I have a belt on, see? Yeah, well, I thought Southern Stream, I thought if I pinned the usual comments, they always ask me, how old am I? How much do you weigh? Are you natural or not? Do you compete? What's your bench? Oh, I forgot what my bench is. Let me change that. Let's see if I can edit it. Can I edit it? No, I can't. Gotta love the net. Yeah. John Cranper. Yeah, people think steroids grow muscle. What? It's not just that. Okay, so there's a lot of different compounds you could be on. Like everybody that watches TikTok thinks that everybody's on trend. There's, like for 50-year-olds, there's stuff like DHB, there's Masterone, there's Winstrol, there's testosterone, there's Anavar, there's Anadrol, there's a whole bunch of different ones. And then you don't take all of those at the same time either. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you could be on like I don't know. It's not a very nuanced conversation. I thought natty was a term for yuppies in the UK. I prefer the term artificially flavored. And is it true that roid rage exists? Yeah, I've seen people that take trenbolone, from my experience, tend to be a little bit quick triggered, especially when they're on a lot of. If they're not monitoring their blood and their estrogen levels get out of whack, that can cause like emotional instability. But if you're like, it's not. I haven't. It's not been my experience. And then the other thing is like getting mildly annoyed at stupid questions is also not right rage. C. Marts, George here sus. No, he's not. He's exactly what his comments are. I'm gonna hit my feelings are hurt. I'm doing back. I'm gonna do back. I'm gonna do some overhead pressing, and we're gonna do a little bit of boxing training. Bio. Do you get side effects, Alexander? Have I ever? Yes. Do I currently? No. No, I actually work pretty close with a doctor. We try to watch out for stuff like if you start getting acne, things of that nature. Like that's a good sign that you're out of whack, and it'd be a good time to get your blood done. So if you know what to look for, you can keep ahead of most of the side effects. Blood pressure is a big one. Monitor your blood pressure. Like my target's 120/70, so if I start getting up to 130, or my diastolic gets up to 80, that's my resting heart rate. Then I know something's up. Things of that nature. So if you're working with a doctor and you know what to watch for side effects, you can really keep those to a minimum. How long have I been weightlifting, Ollie? About 10 years. Heavy. Giant arms. I think it's the camera. I'll be honest with you. The camera and the lighting. But I appreciate it. Thoughts on SARMs? Lee1211. I don't really know much about them. I haven't messed with SARMs. I don't. They don't have a lot of human trials on those. So I'd be scared. Christina, my wife, Julian, I'm better today, but not 100%. Hey, baby. 50 years old, your physique is very impressive regardless of enhancement. Thank you. I mean, I was natural to the age of 46, almost. Like right before I turned 46 is when I went on testosterone. And I'd like to think I had a pretty damn good physique for a natural. But, I mean, obviously I was in this. You know what it was? I leaned out. I leaned out in my body recomposition. I gained about 8 pounds of lean muscle mass in that first 6 months. And then I kind of like, but I also maintain a weight class, so I try to stay under 220 pounds. Uh, yeah, no, Pete, Julian, like, I don't know, and that's the other thing is, uh, especially for older guys, like if you stay natural your whole life, you would probably have, and you didn't use juice when you were younger, you're probably going to respond a whole lot better to a small amount than, say, somebody who's been using their entire life. Uh, Gen X was people born in 2000. Hell no, man. We're the forgotten generation. I was born in 74, and I'm at the young end of Generation X. So I think like I'm 50. So I want to say Gen X. Like a lot of you guys confuse Gen Xers with Boomers. A lot of them look like Boomers, to be honest with you. But no, I think like what is it, mid 60s? Is where it's mid 60s to mid 40s. Let's see. I hit a plateau. What should I do? Can't surpass my deadlifting of 405 pounds. Well, what does your program look like? What does a typical deadlift workout look like for you? Let's start with that. Did Ronnie Coleman so Ronnie Coleman's an interesting one. Everybody thinks that he messed himself up using steroids, and he had two really, really botched surgeries. And he's actually suing the doctor that screwed him up. So I'd be interesting to see what Ronnie would look like had he not screwed himself up with injuries, because the way he lifted is what hurt him more than his use of drugs. Uh, Janet, born in 1970. Yeah, you'd definitely be Gen X. 1994. Yours is that Gen Z? I don't know. K-Star, what's up? Let's see. Okay with you, it's interesting. Low. Thank you. Start reading my comments again, Georgie. I gotta be careful, dude. I don't want to get demonetized. K-Star. Thank you, brother. See, something nice every once in a while motivates you, doesn't it? I'm trying something new out. I don't know if I like these better than my sleeves for just general training. Oh, I got a love that keeps me waiting. Where are my straps? All right. I try to get a good stretch when I do pull-ups. Where are my straps? Oh, shit. What do I do with my lifting straps? I need them. Crap. Hold on, guys. Here, give me a second. I need to find my straps. Oh, shit. Oh, well, shit. I lost my lifting straps. Hey, what's up, baby? You want to come out and show that on camera?
No!
Let's just say I liked her outfit. Well, I can't find my lifting straps, so we'll see if my grip's going to be my limiting factor with 315. What's your max bench? All time, I want to say 425. But recently it's I almost hit 405 for 2 with the football bar. Pharaoh. Well, I'm glad I could help you out, brother. You don't have to stay in the closet if you're on my channel. We welcome all types here. So, Pharaoh is a homosexual, and he's afraid we're all going to judge him. So everybody say hi to Pharaoh. That's F-E-R-O. Let him know he's welcome here. Yeah, I squat quite a bit. Thanks, Julian. No, I don't care. I don't mind. Dude, my wife just walked. She opened the door and she was wearing lingerie. She's trying to distract me. All right. But seriously, though, I don't know if I can row this for too many reps without straps. We'll see. Can we hold 315? I'd have better form if I had straps, though. Yeah, moving forward, nobody knows who you sleep. It is irrelevant, honestly. But it's fun to joke about. You are lazy. Thank you. I've been accused of a lot of things. Being lazy is not one of them. Everyone is human. No, so moving forward, so here's the thing. Like, honestly, I don't really give a shit about stuff like that. It's when, I guess you could say, when people try to leverage that as an insult, I like to try to have fun with them back. Does that make sense? Guys, this is a new world record. I don't think it's the first time a homosexual's done it, Pharaoh. I know a lot of guys that I train with that are gay that can row way more than 315. A Marty, don't you say that every time you come on my page, A Marty? Like as if this is news somehow? He always pops on and says steroids. Like, yeah, we know. Ollie, what's crazy is I didn't have straps, so I had to hold it. That's my grip's getting better. Bag of loose candy. Lots of Michelle, are you natty? No. Good Lord, no. Bag of loose candy. Thanks, brother. Pharaoh, well, I'm definitely not surprised you know a lot of gay guys. You love training with them. Hell yeah. Damn right. It's only gay if your dick's touched, brother. What's your problem with gay people? I'm curious. You seem a little, what's the word? Are you afraid of gay? I mean, did you get beat up by a bunch of gay people or something? Like, what's your issue with them? I'd be curious to know. Ooh, maybe you had something bad happen to you, like in jail or something? Or something. You need to talk to us. Looks like Goldberg with hair. I wish, man. Goldberg's huge. He's like 300 pounds. He's got 100 pounds on me. Armin, what's up from Iran? Yeah. Yeah. I know that's. I know people try to joke around with me, but lazy. Okay. Oh no. Oh, Amadi's got his other take. Before it was steroids, now it's free Palestine. Oh, you know what? I wonder if Amadi's a bot. It just occurred to me because he says the same thing every time. Where's my mods at? Pharaoh 561. Hey, Pharaoh, I'm not done with you. You never answered my question. What's your issue with gay people? Like, seriously, I want to know. Do you have a problem? Do we need to get YouTube involved? Let's see here. Yay, Quinn. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. What's the best chest workout at home with a dumbbell? Well, if all you have is, we'll assume two dumbbells, hopefully. But even if you only have one, just try to get the best stretch as possible. Like your pecs are going to respond to the most stretch. It doesn't really matter the angle, it's the stretch of the muscle. And then, of course, take that to failure. So if you have 25-pound dumbbells, honestly, you'd be better off doing push-ups. But whatever, you know what I mean? Like get a good stretch in there and take it to failure. What is your lifting record? My best competition total was this year 1,640 pounds. I had a 620-pound squat, a 385-pound bench, and a 670-pound deadlift. Now my best in the gym is right now I'm pushing like a little over 1,700 pounds, and I'm going to compete in March. So I'm hoping to break into the 1,700s. We'll see. I gotta get that 400-pound bench on record. It's harder than it sounds though, because in the gym you can bench, you can touch your chest and push off. In competition, you got to pause until they tell you to press, and that's what makes it difficult. So, Julian Byrne. Okay, I will make you a mod, Julian, but don't just block everyone that insults me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if they do. I kind of want to see where they're going with it before, like, if they keep repeating themselves over and over again, then get rid of them. But like, if they're just gonna make fun of me, I don't care about that. And I'm also gonna later on. I'm gonna give you an invite to my mod chat, which is we use the app Signal. Official Trump, could you lift me? 340 pounds. Yeah, I think I could. I lifted everyone in my hometown. Nice. Connor and Liz, I do proper push-ups and go slow, and I can go about 40 in a row. Nice. That's good. Proper push-ups are way more difficult than just little. I usually don't. I just go for volume. I just start cranking them out until my arms feel tired. But they are actually. I do a lot of deficit push-ups. Like I'll use blocks just to get a couple extra inches out of them. You need creatine. How do you know I didn't take some already? I didn't know you could tell that looking through the camera. That's pretty good. Dr. Canna Bishop. I was in the 1,200-pound club in high school. Nice. Nice. There's your mom joke in there somewhere. Thank you, Mr. Max King. At cool 1324. Appreciate it. Do I even lift bra? Bruh. What is bra short for? Is that like when did we start spelling slang phonetically? Like, is that like a dumb and down thing that we've done since we started texting, or what's up with that? Then you guys can help me out with that. Because it used to be bro. It was short for brother. BRO, brother. And now it's blah. What's up, blah? Not much, blah. And that's how I know I'm getting old. I'm like, get off my lawn, you goddamn hooligans. What are your legs like? Soft and silky. Will lifting weights increase grip strength? You're asking me that seriously? No, all joking aside, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I do my pull-ups and my warm-up pulls, I can't do this. 315 is too heavy, but if you've noticed, when I do pull-ups, I don't use my thumbs. I just use my fingers. And that's like a little shortcut you can do to increase grip strength. And then, of course, trying to lift as heavy as possible without using straps will also increase your grip strength. On the gear, read the pinned comment, man. What's the best grip workout? Honestly, just take your thumbs out of all the pulls that you can. All your warm-up sets, pull-ups, lat pull-downs. Just remove your thumbs, and your grip strength will. And then, of course, use your thumbs when your grip gives out. You could literally just hold the weight. You could do static holds. You could just pick up like as much weight as you can hold and just hold it for 30 seconds. That'll also really shred your forearms. How are you doing? EKM, what's up, my man? You could probably bend rebar, the thin stuff. I don't know, we got some pretty thick rebar in construction, man. Do I skip leg day? Not. Actually, I do. I squat more than any other exercise I do, to be honest. Actually, now you think, because I do squats 3 times a week. I go heavy one day, I do high volume one day, and then I do like an accessory day. Do you think weed negatively, positively? I think weed's great for people that can handle it. If you have addictive personality, I would stay away from it. Like me, I'm a drug addict, and so I don't smoke weed. But like, I think it does a lot of good for a lot of people. Is that a shark? Oh, I thought maybe my son's got a gym bag that looks like a shark. It's pretty cool. Becoming a fat ass. I'm still bulking. Hey, that's what you got to keep telling yourself. Light grippers to improve for pull-ups. So a lot of guys swear by the grippers, but the thing is like, I don't know. Like, for me, when I was competing, the difference between a 680-pound deadlift and a 650-pound deadlift with straps. So my grip was my limiting factor. So what I just started doing the heaviest I could hold for reps until my grip started slipping, and or dumbbells. Like I would load up a dumbbell with up to almost 300 pounds and just start doing croc rows with it, and that increased my grip strength way faster than the grip tools did. Can I lift while on crack? It should be a performance enhancing drug, I think. I'm 34, starting my first cycle. Oh man, that sucks. I hate to see people just go get on steroids without, I don't know, like without like a goal or a reason. There's too many downsides. You know, like I have a team. Like I work through with a doctor in a clinic, and I get my blood done regularly. Like we monitor things really closely. Most of the guys I know that go on steroids, they have no goal. They just want to look bigger. And to me, that's not a good enough reason to screw your endocrine system up and shut down your natural testosterone production. Plus, the steroids will absolutely kill you, especially if you're not going through like a doctor. You know what I mean? And you don't like I don't really want to get into a steroid conversation because I'll get demonetized. But I just want to be clear that I do not endorse the use of steroids. Like I'm a 50-year-old competitive powerlifter, and I'm trying to get into the Hall of Fame for the USPA, so I'm willing to take certain risks. But even I am really measured with what I put into my body. Your neck is thicker than your waist. Ah, that sucks. Do you ever lift in normal clothes on? No. Well, yeah, my work clothes on the other day. You know, it's funny. I got EKM 3 lifts. He always asks me questions about the clothes I lift in, and this guy's a bodybuilder, so he literally gets on stage wearing my wife's underwear. But I get more questions from you about the clothes I wear than anybody else. Is there something you want to tell me, buddy? Are you feeling what's going on there, brother? You can talk to me. I will never use steroids, but at what dosage will your sack not work anymore? I don't know. I'm 50. You think I'm trying to have kids? Lord have mercy. You guys are great. Funny how I just now got on the live and I'm already listening to you answering from my own mods. That one motivated guy. From my own mods. Guys, I made mods. uh, you know, that's never going to happen. You got that hammer. No, I hate to do that though, you know. I keep you keep hoping that like your kids will one day pick up what sarcasm is, and one day they'll be able to pick up on reading in between the lines and nuance, like when you say something like trying to be nice but what you really mean, and they just don't.
Warning, this phone has detected an incoming call.
Yep, my buddy Andre was trying to call me. You know what I mean? They just don't. You got to be direct. You have to like, it sucks that you have to do that. They don't pick hints up. You should rock the tiny green. Oh, dude. So we're talking about silkies, Marine Corps silkies, baby. I can't find them. I got to go online and order some. I was looking for them. I had a couple pairs. I actually do like lifting barefoot. I got my boxing shoes on because I'm going to hit the bag here in a little bit. But yeah, generally speaking, barefoot's the way to go. The only thing is I have to wear squat shoes because I don't have the ankle mobility. I still have problems getting ass to grass. So the squat shoes help with that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to use the pisser real quick. I really, really, really wish I could find my lifting straps. Oh, here we go. We're in there like swimwear now. Now I can get a good set in. All right, where are we at here? Take some creatine. Okay. Well, what are Marine Corps Silkies? They're the standard issue little tiny PT shorts that they give you in boot camp, and they, I mean, you think like what I'm wearing is bad, and they're awesome. They're the most comfortable thing ever. Big man, thank you, Freshly Wild. I popped my quad from too much pump. That's rough. Any tips for insomnia? Yeah, make sure you don't drink any stimulants past like 4 p.m. Get a good workout in. Wake up at the same time every day, no matter how late you sleep, no matter how tired you are. Force yourself to get up at the same time, and you will eventually beat insomnia. Viral, what's up? What's my go-to lifting recovery stack? I don't know if I understand the question. How much trends a day? How much trends a day? I don't take trend. They're skinny. And most people that use PEDs don't take trend. It's been my observation. Just you guys watching TikTok. I remind you of Mr. Ass. I'll take that as a compliment. My stepdad's also a Marine, 6'5", 245 pounds. He's 6'5"? 6'5". Damn, it's a big boy. Oh, what supplements do I use to help with recovery? I just eat normal. I don't really take a lot of supplements. I take like a pre-workout vitamin mix, but what are you on then? I don't really like to talk about it on YouTube, but since you asked, I take 200 milligrams of test a week, and I take 100 milligrams of DHB, which is boldenone. Now, when I get ready to compete, those numbers will get bumped up about, I don't know, 8 weeks out. And then as I get closer to competition, I'll usually introduce another compound. But people over the age of 40 shouldn't mess around with trend. It's just too hard on the body. Like that's asking for lots of problems. He benched 600. Damn. Yeah, my highest bench was like 425. Do you do abs? No, I don't know how I'm able to walk. Do I isolate abs? No. When I go boxing, I do, just because my coach makes me. But generally speaking, I just stick to compound lifts because that works your core pretty good. I think I might, after tonight's stream, I think I'm going to take a couple days off from streaming. Because I noticed I'm starting to get PTSD from all the stupid questions. Plus, I miss painting Warhammer figurines. Phew. That was way easier than hook grip. Yeah, I take creatine. Is that controversial? Yeah, squats work your abs, deadlifts, over at press. Whew. I'm 50, Denver. Do you think you are hot? Zach, no, I don't. I'm not a narcissist. I try not to be. Do you skip leg day? I do legs 3 days a week. Do a side chest pose. No, I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't even know how to do that. Like, now what? Have you ever considered working out and doing powerlifting? I see what you did there. Are you a Marine? Yes. Are you a Marine? There's no were. What about stream painting? Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. I want to start painting Warhammer figurines again. I don't know if I would have the same interest, but I want to try it just to see what happens. Middle East Beast, what's up? But I'll be painting Warhammer figurines and I'll have Middle East Beast screaming, I'm the best painter that's ever lived. Yeah, yeah. What is this thing about Luigi? I'm pretty sure that's the kid that shot that CEO for United Healthcare. Danny Wolf's in the house. What's up, brother? What's Warhammer? Warhammer 40K specifically. It's like a fantasy role-playing Dungeons and Dragons. You paint little miniatures and then you fight them like chess pieces, kind of. I mean, that's a really vast simplification, but essentially, paint your army, find a friend, go try to murder each other. Babbling Brook, welcome back. Thank you. We have our fun, Middle East Beast. Well, Tommy, I'm going to compete in March. So it's time to start filling out. I'm starting to get skinny. I'm on a minimum amount of stuff right now because that's what I like to run in between competitions. But I'm starting to feel like I'm losing a little of my edge. Tommy just checked out your chat. Tommy's the man. You guys check Tommy H out right now. This guy's a legitimately strong powerlifter. One of the best I know. One of the best on YouTube. Is doing pull-ups for your back a good exercise? No. Yes, do as many pull-ups as you can every day. Tommy, I know you're nursing some injuries, but you'll be back. I just don't see you as the kind of guy that's gonna like roll up and die, you know. Any boxing today? UFC casual? Yes. I got my shorts and my shoes on, and I'm getting a lot of comments about it. Tommy H. Yeah, I haven't lost any weight. I haven't really lost any strength either, but I just feel like that motivation you get, that like ability to just like tap into that primal anger, and like nothing feels heavy. Like lately, I'm just like, ugh, everything's like a grind, you know. The devil's in the details. That's right. You are right. You're the buff Vincent offer. No, pull-ups are awesome. Unless you hate them, then you do lat pull downs. You like rats. They don't taste that great, but I'll eat anything, I guess, if you cook it right. I have this guy going after me in another man's live a few days back named Max PR something, and he will not keep his mouth shut about me. Oh, get in line, dude. He makes his rounds. He goes through everybody. He's a big fat dude, and he has a decent bench, but he also is in like the heaviest weight class you could be in. So, actually, for his weight, his bench isn't that great. Like if you look at like dot scores, he wouldn't even be considered an elite level bencher because of how heavy he is. But because he can bench more than the normal average person, he goes around screaming about how much stronger he is than everybody. Eddie or Thor? Eddie. Definitely. I think Eddie's way more down to earth. Pull-ups suck? No, no, Buck. We're joking. I'm joking because I thought it was a rhetorical question. Rats make good burgers. Damn it. Take a shot of tequila. That goes away. What do you estimate your body fat percentage to be? Oh, right around 10%, maybe between 10 and 15. Average Brook Joe. I'd eat mice, but not rats. Used to have one as a pet. Yo, I actually, honestly, I had a pet rat too. What was his name? It was, oh, he hit, Templeton. From, I had him, and what was that, Secret of Nim? So, Nicodemus. I had Templeton and Nicodemus. You remember anybody here read Secret of Nim? The Rats of Nim? Miss Brisby? You know, the Lee of the Lee of the Stone. That was made to get cattle big. It worked. They just didn't live long. Tren was made to get cattle big. Here's what I can tell you, Julian. There is no medical use found for trenbolone at all. So, Anadrol, they prescribe to people who are bedridden because it helps with atrophy. Anavar, I forgot what Anavar is for, something with breast cancer. Same thing with Mastrone. I don't know about Winstrol. But generally speaking, everything has a medical use that's common, except Tren. Tren has no medical use whatsoever. That's why no labs produce trenbolone. You cannot get pharmacy grade trenbolone because it doesn't exist. So that means any Tren you got was made in Bob's bathtub for all the intents and purposes. What's my thoughts on arm wrestling? Womp womp. I love watching it. Why do you keep your hair so thick, Val? Well, I do use a conditioner. I don't genetics. I don't know, man. That and I don't take a ton of stuff either. If my hair started falling out, I would not touch. I would not I would rather be small and have hair. Well, I don't know. See, I'm so close to breaking some records. Like I'm willing to sacrifice a little for that. But would I want to get bald? Watch me get the records, and then get bald anyways. Average Broke Joe. Love that movie growing up. Secret of Nim. Yeah, that's one of my. I didn't really care. So the book was way better. I thought that that Disney kind of screwed the book up, but it still was a decent movie. Like the whole the owl thing. They really screwed the crow up. They turned him into like a character, like a clown sidekick, and he was not in the book. He was actually a useful character. The Plow is coming. God, yeah, man. I'm going to watch that now. Cali Muscle. I just made a video about him. Check out my Angry Marine Rant playlist. Oh, did I add it to my playlist? Let me see. If I didn't, I will do that right now. Yeah, I was waiting to get my wife's prescriptions from Walgreens, which is a convenience or a pharmacy out here. And I had to wait 15 minutes for the store to open. So I started watching random YouTube videos, and I was watching this Strength Cartel with that Wes Watson clown. And I'm just listening to Cali Muscles spiel about how he never lied about being on drugs, which is blatantly false. Like, he not only did he always claim he was natural, but he used to scream it in the camera. And the other thing is he was saying how they're helping people when all they're doing is scamming confused young men who are looking for father figures out of a lot of money for shit that you can get for free. You can go to a gym and ask anybody what their training program is and probably get better advice than you're going to get from Cali Muscle. I've met him in person because I used to train at Iron Addicts here in Vegas, and he was one of the guys that would come in with the gym owner. What's his name? It's still your set. Hey, that guy's cool. CT Fletcher. They would do strict girl competitions, and listen to that fucking clown lie his ass off to people that are on steroids, like we don't fucking know. Oh, that used to make me so mad. Okay, Angry Marine Truck Rant. Add to playlist. Apply template. Yeah, that guy's a clown. Angry Marine Rant. Save. Details. Add to playlist. Where's the playlist at? Sort by category. Where's that the playlist? Well, anyway, I uploaded the video this morning. You guys can watch that and tell me what you think about it. Oh yeah, here it is. It's an Angry Marine Rant, so we're good. He just worked his can't stand Cali. He just never worked the stabilizer muscles. That's where he messed up. Do I watch Greg do set? Yes. And I like Greg, but I feel like Greg has turned into a bit of a snake oil salesman. It pisses me off that he's selling turkesterone as if it's anabolic. There are like 2 studies done on turkesterone. Then one of them suggests that it's molecularly similar to testosterone, and that it could potentially, they showed a percentage of gain, but the sample size, it's not only was the size of the sample not that great, the length of the study wasn't that great, and the participants of the study were all basically untrained athletes. So to say that that's proof that turkesterone is anabolic is nonsense. And the way he sells it is just, to me, it's just like snake oil. Like, I would not waste my money with turkesterone. I would consider trying it for a couple months to see if there's any benefit from it. But here's the problem, because there's no studies on it, you don't know if you're poisoning yourself either. Kelly's the worst skin I've ever seen. All natural. If anyone else noticed, Cali Muscles got permanent blue eyes, and he's extremely self-conscious about it. I think he hates the decision he made. Yeah, I would just own it if I got my eye color changed. I was born with green eyes, which is super rare. I've been told. I don't know that. But because of that, I don't see too many green-eyed people. I wouldn't want to change what God gave me. Black Air Force Energy, you're wrong. Let's see his comment. Hitting 400 is probably the max genetic without enhancement. No, actually, CT Fletcher was a natural power lifter, and he had almost 600 pounds before he obviously went on steroids. I think body weight has a lot to do with it. I know, like those are big boys we're talking about. 300 plus pound dudes. The USAPL is super strict in their testing, and there's a shit ton of guys that bench way over 500 pounds that are tested athletes. But I would think for a guy my size, probably. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. What you could do, though, you could log on to powerliftingwatch.com, and they have the tested and untested, and you can look at the different weight classes. And you can kind of see the totals. You can run a bell curve between the guys that are on drugs and the guys that are tested, and you could sort of see a percentage difference. We actually did the math. We took 4 weight classes, and we took 100 lifters, and we ran the numbers. And what we came up with, once you threw the outliers out, which are the guys that are the genetic outliers, the super hyper responders, and the people that had no effects what that showed whatsoever, it was about 10 to 13% difference from the tested lifters and the untested lifters. So now, how accurate are those numbers? I don't know, but those were the numbers we had to work with, and that's what was available. And it makes sense, because if you look at my records, not taking age into account, from the age of 40 to 50, 5 of those years I was a natural tested lifter, 5 of those years I was on testosterone, and I had a 1,500-pound total at the age of 45, and I had a 1640 total at the age of 48. So how much more of a percentage is that? That's about right. That doesn't take into account training protocol, diet, life factors, any of that. That's just straight numbers. That's just assuming that drugs do everything for you. You just take drugs, wake up, and you're Ronnie Coleman. Let's see, Brown. Let's see. I missed some CT. I do not believe was natural. Yeah, when he first started lifting, you could find videos of him way back in the day when he was a power lifter, and his personality was way different too. Find one of his older videos from like the early 80s, late 70s. CT Fletcher was not even recognizable as a lifter. He was like a super sweet, like low-key guy. And then when he transformed into the current CT Fletcher is when he became, it's amazing. David Perez, are you sure you're not bi? I'm sorry, brother. I hate to disappoint you, but viral. I can push a semi truck on my own. Yeah, I can too with my Tahoe. What's your weight at peak bulk? I don't bulk. Val Gursky. Hold on. Somebody's here. Let me see who's in my house. Andre!
What's up?
What are you doing?
Good.
I'm streaming.
I heard. So I'm gonna interrupt.
So. I heard your voice and I'm like, who the fuck is in my house? How you guys
Telling her
doing?
about her homework to make sure she's doing everything.
Yeah, right on. Andre. He's on the team. I won't say what his part is though. Andre's another. He's a bodybuilder, pretty famous in Vegas, and he's in his 50s too. He's got an amazing physique, but he's camera shy. I don't think I'm gonna get him out here. Brown eyes being full of crap was my way before Jackie Chan. I'm behind on some comments here. So I'm going to skip all those. And I'm going to go right to Average Broke Joe. Tom Platz impregnates the leg curls machine. Show the muscles. I don't know, like, I look at my legs, right? And you guys say these are small, but are they really? Are my legs really that small? They're pretty shredded too. I don't know. Like, is that like a normal leg of an average person who? Everybody tells me my legs are little, but they're strong. That's all I care about. Yeah. Nice bulge. Yeah. Actually, Val, you're right. You're 100% right. I have a bit of an imbalance because I lost the use of my leg, and I had to learn how to walk again. And you'll notice when I do squats, the bar kind of tilts a little bit. Squats are hard for me, but I'm gonna hit 700 in competition. You watch. Scroll up a little, please. God said. I'm going into basic and I've been training for 2 years, 220, 6 feet. Do you think I'll be losing a good bit of muscle mass in basic? Yes. Yes, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about that shit. Guys that are into strength training, when you go to basic, forget about all that. It's going to be cardio. They do some resistance training. You'll get all that back after you get out of boot camp. Once you get to where you're stationed, they'll have a weight room. They'll have a place where you can train. If that's your desire, if you'll find other meatheads there. When you go to boot camp, just worry about boot camp. Forget about you. Trust me, you're not going to give a shit. Like about a week into it, you just won't care anymore. So that problem will take care of itself. But you'll get all that back. You're not going to lose any of that. If, as a matter of fact, once you get out of boot camp, because of the strength you'll be getting in other areas, your endurance, your overall general strength, you'll find that when you start training again, you'll get bigger. 100% regain, worry about being a lean, mean machine. Hell yeah. Yeah, you'll get all that back. I don't really stare at your legs, so I don't know. No, but I've noticed, Danny, that people that's something new. Ever since I started filming vertically, people have been telling me my legs look small, and no one's ever said that to me. When I go to the gym, people tell me my legs are huge. So I'm like, where are these comments coming from? I'm like, what are you guys fucking talking about? I don't know. I think they just know it bugs me. It's like my chickens when one of my chickens gets hurt and they have a little blood, the rest of the chickens will just start pecking at her. Well, then I have to remove them because I'll tear them apart. They're pretty vicious little bastards. That's my worry about basic training when I leave for a month in the Navy. Don't even worry about it. Especially you, EKM. You're gonna get shredded, brother. Matter of fact, you take that ethic that you've gained from training and you carry it over to your basic training, and you're gonna be a badass. Don't even worry about that shit. Hey, it's Stevio from Chicago. Steve, what's up? Amaretta Robinson, where you at? Hey, there's Amaretta, one of my favorite people, and I don't even know what you look like. But we've had some good talks. We got Vinicius G. Oliveira from Brazil. Val, I challenge average broke Joe to do a pull-up off. Pull-up off. That doesn't sound right, but I'm with you. They just say that out of jealousy. No, I think they can tell it bothers me a little. Which is weird because I'll wear something stupid like this and with the expectation that people will make dumb comments. Navy Basic is doing a mile in 30 minutes and swallowing foot-long hot dogs in 3 seconds. Well, I was a Marine, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not going there. It's still not gonna. Well, here's the thing. When my sister was in boot camp, she called me, and when I answered the phone, I picked it up, and I was like, "Where are you calling me from?" She's like, "Boot camp." I'm like, "You're allowed to just call?" She's like, "Yeah, on the weekends we have off." I'm like, "You have the weekends off?" "Yeah, we're going to the mall." "What? The fuck are you guys doing over there in the Navy?" "I joined the wrong service." You join the Marines, they stick you in a pit full of sand fleas for 3 months. You don't come out until you start liking the way men look in short shorts. Is bench the best thing to do for chest? Jay Leno. No. In my opinion, weighted dips are. Because you get a much better stretch. And it works more of your upper body. But bench is good. Especially if you got a camber bar. Anything that's going to extend that range of motion. All right, average broke. I'm weak. I started out working 4 months ago. I'm 5'6" at 205. So you're little. I'm 5'9" at 220. 30% body fat. Okay, you got to get that down maybe 10%. But you can do 2-3 max pull-ups. That's awesome. So do 10 sets of 2. Or 20 sets of 2, or however many sets you can. Shoulder press, 315. That's incredible. That's a lot of weight. I certainly couldn't do that. Justin Gaming, what's up? 56205 is impressive. Kenneth Frazee. Pull-ups happen quick, though. We are a climbing species. Yeah, I would agree with that. Average broke Joe, you basically ahead of most people. Yeah, absolutely. He's 100% right. What's the workout? I'm sitting here talking to you guys. All right. So I've rode up to 315, right? So 315 is like the top end of what I could row strictly. So now I'm going to start doing what's called dead rows, which is a deadlift to a row. Straps go. God damn it, what do I do with them? I did deadlifts 2 days ago.
We got,
You out of here?
yeah, just come back say hi. Get some eggs.
I'll call you when I get done.
Yeah. Come on.
All right.
Okay, buddy.
Good seeing you.
You too.
He shouldn't be camera shy. He looks way better than I do. Do everything Danny Wolf said you should do. Could you explain flies? Usually flies are with straight arms. You come in, resistance this way. Laying on your back, dumbbells, or with cables. The dip is zip. Jonathan 669 garage. All right. I'll try not to take too long between the next set. Just one question: is the man on camera natural? He's artificially flavored. Dumbbell front raise and siege raise. I don't know that one. In your opinion, when you started... Do I have to put my own mod in a timeout? Oh, Lord of mercy. What's up with leg day nausea? I still get that sometimes. If you truly work yourself to your capacity, it's possible. If you truly overtrain, you can tank your immune system and experience temporary sickness, like flu-like symptoms. Rare. It's hard to get to that point, though. Yeah, EKM trying to get his first pube. There's a human in your shoulders. I'm just asking if it made your body hair grow excessively faster. No, no, but I also don't take that much stuff either. Like, okay, I'm going to keep it real simple. If you're working with a doctor and you're monitoring the levels of your testosterone so you don't get past a certain point, you won't experience a whole bunch of horrible side effects. It's pretty much that simple. I've gotten flu-like sick doing insanity workout. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. Insanity and P90X. Yeah, dude, those are like. But that means you had discipline if you got to that point. It's usually gone about an hour after the squats. Kenneth Frazzy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just gotten like sick. Just. It could also mean.
Can I interrupt real quick?
What's up, baby?
Where are my diamond earrings?
Oh, I put them on. Guys, can you give me like 30 seconds? Hold on.
I can't find them. I've looked in all my little drawer spots.
Oh man, I lost my wife's diamond earrings. She told me to set them on her dresser, and I swear I did. Runner boy, what's up? Average broke Joe. I think it's just your muscles being depleted. Yeah. You can also something that serious like Bulgarian training athletes that the guys like the Bulgarian like the actual Olympic lifters. One of the common things they would have is they'd go so hard that the body would go full catabolic and start deteriorating protein, which would then go in the bloodstream and plug their kidneys up, which is a life-threatening condition. What's good, YouTube? Can I become mediator again? I'm mellowed out. You show me you can be good boy for. I'm not. You owe me a couple more days. and then I'll think about it. Emarhan, are you natural or not? No. What is your favorite fighter of all time? Rocky Marciano, baby. And then we're going with obviously all time. All time. I like George Foreman. Obviously what's his name? He just fought Jake Paul. Wow, my brain just stopped working. And then Alex Pereira, and then Sean Strickland. Have you been in Iraq? Yes. Mike Tyson. Wow, talk about a brain fart. Although I'm really big fan of Mighty Mouse. Huge fan of Mighty Mouse. Runt Tyson. Yeah. Lavesh, what do you think about the people who say they are lover and not fighter? I would consider myself that. I'm not a overly aggressive person, and I don't solve my conflicts with violence. That doesn't mean I can't. Mighty Mouse, what's his name? The greatest fighter in the UFC history. But he was in like the 130-pound weight class. What's his name? Yell me out, people. Mighty Mouse. What's his name? Thanks, Alexander. Corey, calm the spam down. Am I missing spam? I'm not seeing it on my my laptop. What is Mighty Mouse's name? God damn it. I should know this. Mighty Mouse UFC. Oh, Demetrius Johnson. In my opinion, Demetrius Johnson is the greatest fighter in UFC history. Followed closely by that French dude. And then I really like Bas Rutten. Bas Rutten is awesome. Bas Rutten was a pioneer, though. And then you could say Don Fry. God, there's too many. There's too many. Don Fry, Bas Rutten, Demetrius Johnson, Mike Tyson. And then Rocky Marciano is just going like, he's the prototype for the walking punching bag that could take a beating, and then when you finally got an opening, he would just knock you out with the Suzy Q. You know, he was like the hope that a guy like me who can't fight for shit, but can take a punch, could actually win a few just by lasting long enough to wait for you to get tired and then blast you. Yeah. There was a man in Russia. Yeah. Russia's got not Crow Cop, but the other guy. He's in a good one too. Him and his brother. His brother was a criminal, but he was a. You can argue that he was the greatest heavyweight of all time. I can't remember his name though. You lose points when you're 5'3", 130 pounds. Yeah, but that's the thing. I think Demetrius Johnson could take bigger dudes. That's the thing. He's such a fucking awesome grappler, you know, or his jiu-jitsu, his everything, his fighting skills. He's the most complete fighter I've ever seen. For God so loved the world. Yeah, man. Dangity dangity bashing the guy's head off the table. Yeah, dang, don't you ever do that. You tried to kill me, I'm going to kill you back. Yeah, Bas Rutten. If you guys have not seen Bas Rutten's self-defense video, you are missing out on one of the greatest self-defense videos ever made. All right. And if I'm going to go to dinner with my wife and her mom, I need to hurry my ass up. So, I'm done with these, I think. Let's get it on. picking up the pace a little because I don't want to miss dinner. I just got food poisoning from salmon. Ooh, salmon from Aldi's. I'm a naval SEAL. You keep saying 33rd out of the Pentagon. Like, what is that an actual reference to? How many times did you skip leg day? Well, the days your mom wasn't at my house, flashing boy, I didn't really have to lift anything heavy. So, those are the days I took off from leg day. Danny Wolf, my gal is a vegetarian. Told her she could thank me because I let the animals that poop on her. Ha! Yeah, she eats the food that my food eats. Yeah. Whoa, where's a fake Christina Remington account? What'd I miss? Let me see. Twitter? What's Twitter? I'll have to ask her. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Daisy, what's up? Whoa, Danny. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Someone came in with a fake account pretending to be my girl. Yeah. I've been married to her for 13 years, but you never know. That's his wife, probably. That's a rare pick. Might be his wife. I'm trying to... How many times a month do you deadlift? 2. So my squat to deadlift ratio is 3-to-1. I found that if I squat extra, I can lay off the deadlifts, which is safer for the back. Let's see. Scroll up. They even asked for your Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account. That's the funny thing. Well, she's right in the house, so I can just go ask her. Who is better, Tren Bologna or Deca? It's been my observation that people that do those do them together. But I really don't know. That's not something I mess with. Twitter is lost. Blue Sky, it's where it's at. I'm not getting on either of them. I don't give a shit. As far as I know, Blue Sky is where all the leftists have ran to. I see the account. Why do they have a picture of her? Why do they? Let me check it out. Middle East. Christina. Let's take a look. Go to channel. Nope, that's her. I know because she took that photo this morning. She has some Japanese music on. Oh yeah, that's you don't know my wife, Hans. She's like she's a total weeb. We watch almost anime exclusively. We dress in Japanese clothes. I've got like culturally we eat at mostly Japanese restaurants. Like, I guess I would be considered an otaku. Yeah, we're huge into the Japanese culture. And she's got some really nice kimonos and let's see here. Everything's scrolling too fast. I'm transitioning from weightlifting to calisthenics. What do you think? English life, I'm going to wish you luck with that. But there's a couple guys on my channel that are moderators that can help you with that transition, and that's their thing. I'm a grip and rip ego lift kind of guy. You can't pronounce the Japanese names. I know. You, I I don't know what to tell you. Average broke Joe. That's the only reason she's dating you. You look like an anime boss. I can't pronounce names in general. I can't read them. I half of these languages I don't even know. Like, I'm doing my best, man. You gonna pay for my vision prescription that I obviously need? I keep putting off. Is she Asian? No, she's I want to say mostly honky motherland. So like German, Norwegian, Danish. But she's got a real complexion that looks like almost like an indigenous American. Detective Hans cracked the code. Is it worth training calves? Only if it makes your squat go up. Yeah, what's your Mount Rushmore of underrated exercises? Underrated. Well, there's the dead row. No, that's not really underrated though. I really like the Hansen press. I would only call it underrated because not too many people know about it, but I think it's one of the best movements you can do. The Jefferson curl is something I think everybody should do. I would say the one that helped me lift the most, though, is by far the stiff leg deficit deadlift. Or pause squats. Pause squats, too. If you're going to go squats, it's the pause squats. If you're going to go with deadlifts, it's the stiff leg deficit deadlift. If you're going to go with shoulders, it's the Hansen press. If you're going to go with bench press, it's the cambered bar or dumbbells. But you have to be able to hold a significant amount of weight with the dumbbells. Keith, how many calories you eat a day? Yeah, 3,500. EKM just retracted a message calling me out because I'm Indian. What does it matter if you're Indian? I love Indians. Well, a lot of my subscribers are Indian. They're awesome. Indians are awesome. Okay, if you're gonna call somebody racist, like, first of all, I want context. Were we joking around? What did he say? You know what I mean? You just start calling people racist, and you gotta have thick skin. If he made a little silly joke, I don't want to hear that shit. You're not a victim. Are we a victim? He just made a slur and deleted it. He's saying he didn't. Very informative. Thank you, King Charles. I appreciate it, Matt. With all the names I'm called as a white person, I don't want to hear it if somebody made the little funny is and you guys can't take a joke. But if we're talking about being seriously racist, if he said something and you don't like it and you asked him to stop and he doesn't, then we have a problem. But if you just can't take a joke, I don't want to hear this shit. You're not a 13-year-old. Not calling racist, but I did see it. He did retract it. Okay, so EKM, what did you say? We're going to let the court of public opinion decide whether or not what you said deserves punishment or not. What's the PRs and all the big lifts? Right now, I'll tell you what I'm doing right now currently, because that's really all that matters. I'm hitting about 660 on the squat. I was over 700 pounds on a trap bar for the deadlift, but I haven't tried the PR or the straight bar recently. But I'm hoping to be around 680. And I was able to hit 405 pounds for almost a double on the bench using a football bar. All I said was, "You're in India, chill out, bro." Okay, if that's what you said, is that what he said? If that's what you said, what's the issue with that? Okay, now if he mixed, no, we'll let everybody else decide if that's racist. I can see how it could be taken that way. But does that make you a racist? Or does that just make you an insensitive and he can't take a joke? make a poll. We could vote to punish him or not. That's kind of what I'm doing, Runner Boy. Thought it was an okay comment, but the fact that I retracted it makes me suspicious. Also, it's quite ill-informed. Agreed. Yes, I did promise, and that's all I said. So, here's what we can agree to. Insensitive. It is insensitive, yes, but is it racist or were we just joking around? That's the question. That's the Zachary. Thanks, Keith. I don't think it's racist. Oh, he made it sound like Middle East doesn't get an opinion because he's Indian. Well, that would be screwed up if that's the case. Evelyn, because yeah, I agree, Evelyn, but we got to work these things out here. Are you a biker? I am. We're talking about cyclist or motorcycle? How much weights are behind? Right. I got that stripped down to 225, but I'm gonna hit. On the football bar. That's what is that? 185. All right. Here's what I want. I want an apology from EKM and Middle East. We can agree that while insensitive, it's probably not cool to call them racist. And then let's just be cool, all right? How much can you bench Burger King? Right around 405. Although, man, I hit 360 for a double a couple days ago, and my shoulder, it just didn't feel right. That doesn't mean I wasn't strong enough to go heavier, but I think I need to back off bench for a while. Yeah, let's just say we're sorry and move on. I'm Snowy Father. Motorcycle, and you're in a gang. Wait, no, okay. Lord have mercy. Is it just me because I'm 50 years old, or are my mods like 13-year-olds? Like, literally, my standing directive to my moderators is to control spam, remove any racist comments, and maybe police like the incessant amount of steroid questions I get. And from my mods, I get questions about steroids and racism. You're fired. Yeah, baby. Boulder shoulders. All right. No N-words, for Christ's sake. Who's saying the N-word? We know you're not white, but can we just stay away from that, please? The pass was given. All right. That was him barking while pressing. Hey! It's tummy time. EKM did what? The answer is stop doing 1,000 leg workouts. Yeah. I'm doing like a mini boot camp, Jay. So I'm going to compete in March. So I'm doing like a super high volume amount of legs, and then I'm going to go for a nice rest, and then we're going to hop on a normal program. And usually what happens is I'll get a nice bump in my 1 rep max for my squat. But it does get to a point where it just, God, I got up this morning trying to get out of bed and my legs. Whew. Hans, Charlie motivated, gave him the pass. He's marginalized voice accounts for double what it is white men say. Twice as bad? How's this nasal thing works? You see I got this strip on. It just opens up. What it does, it's like a spring, let a piece of plastic, and it just forces your nose open. You're gonna breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And without it, I'm like super stuffed up. People say I'm fat. I hate to hear that, Evelyn. Get the Middle East out of here. I don't want to block anybody, but just like, let's just all chill out, okay? I find it interesting that I can say something like, okay, starting right this second, can we stop and move on, please? And nobody will go, okay, I agree with you. Sure thing, boss. They just keep arguing. This is such BS. EKM never apologize. See, I'm going to put all of you on timeout with the exception of Hans, Runner Boy, and you guys getting ready to leave?
It's 4:30. Do you want to go to dinner?
I
or no?
do. Let me get. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to box today, guys, but I can get one last monster set of overhead press and pull downs in, and then you guys can all be racist in your own. Go get a Discord. That's the modern day get a room of the internet. Go get a Discord. All right, so we got 150. It's just 150 pounds. Enough to almost get me off the ground. Wee. Wait 30 seconds and get that overhead press. Make them dual. After dinner, maybe I'll get on and do some boxing, heavy bag training. Cue the chill guy theme song. All right. Here we go. Go away, hush, be gone. I banish you. Whew. Some other mods. Dumb comments. Whew. Oh, they still going at it? Good Lord. Can you ban each other? Angry Vet, 8 days out. Drop the name of the competition. Where? I'm out of breath, so help me out. Where are you competing? What time? Whew. Evelyn, yeah. Thank you, Ima. Yeah, the anabolic window is bullshit. Whoa, what happened? Oh, okay. I see. Never mind. They're just saying the GYAF. What does that mean? Gay as fuck? I don't know. Alright. Oh, you guys are awesome. Gat means big ass. Well, I do have a big butt. And I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when a lifter comes in with an itty bitty waist. I'm coming. Growl. My wife. Yeah, dump truck. Now it's done and dusted. All right, guys. The kitties want me to go get ready for dinner, and I'm ready to eat. My anabolic window. Possibly later this evening, maybe after bed. I'm gonna get on and do my heavy bag training. And I will be going to boxing in the morning, but he never lets me film, so. Hell yeah. Thank you, Hans. EKM, Julian. You done good, Julian. Thank you for your help. Yeah, Hans, you're such a snake and you know it. Hans and me go way back, though. He's my boy. Yeah. But we got to get you all in the our signal group together so we can argue offline. And then you guys can call each other whatever names you want. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for getting me above 5,000 subscribers. I got a couple of other long-form videos I'm going to post. I'm working on those. I'm going to do some more Warhammer content because I got to take at least a day off. And I will see you guys on the battlefield. All right. Got that dump truck. Is that what they're talking about? Yeah.